So,
mic check 1, 2. Tell these
Let's
rappers
get it
I'm
going.
outside, get them start acting up. Turning hoes to housewives and cleaning the ratchet up. Do it off from boom bap the melody rap. If they gon' put you in the box, then you might as well pack it up. Bars having bars, no cap, I'm Attica, you a precinct. How y'all competing when y'all just decent? Your rhyme efficiency's like logic simplicity. Don't tell me how much that you black, cause I don't see it. That's it. Welcome to Reset.
when we get on the finals, bring that same energy, nigga.
Hold on. I gotta get my Brunson on real quick. Like, yeah. Live and direct on your YouTube screen once again. And it is another episode of your favorite Knicks N Ish show. Y'all already know the vibe. I am the one and only Parlay Lord, aka Frash Taz, here in the building, of course, with the rest of the Knicks N Ish panel, including the First Lady of Knicks N Ish, Mrs. Knicks, in the building as always. My big brother, the co-host of the show, Ken Rodriguez. You better put that screen up and hit me with the Mikal Bridges real quick, my guy. Like, blow. That's what I needed to see. And of course, from we don't even know where, he's a spark plug. Our one and only host here on the show. T-Time is in the building. We, you a spark plug, bro. We know.
Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Nick.
There you go, sis. She got you.
I'm a spark plug.
Yes, sir. Press like for your favorite panel. Sharing as always, Karen. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe and make sure you have your bell set to all so you get all notifications when we go live. First and foremost, before I get into the comments real quick, who's in the comments, I'd like to shout out my brother Fluky for a happy birthday and what a gift you got today. And there he is on your screen. Shout out my guy Jay Fluky in the building. You much appreciated. If y'all don't know, well, before wait, pan the camera back on him real quick, T-Time. I just wanted to explain one thing real quick. For all of y'all who don't know, he is part of the reason why we had the Cats Bodega drop. So I want to just exclusively shout out Fluky for being a part of that. Yes, and our intro as well. Since you mentioned
the Cats Bodega drop, I'm letting everybody know. Listen, your T-shirts are literally in the back of my car. They're right here. I just got to go to they package and everything. I just got to take them to the post office is all. You know what I mean? That's it. My bad, y'all. They literally in the back of the car. Look.
Listen,
literally
y'all heard
in the back
him.
of the car. Literally in the back
Y'all
of the car.
heard him.
You know what I mean?
See?
But yeah, do your thing, Franz. My fault.
Nope.
Oh, he jumped off, but go ahead.
Bro, so we here. What was the final score? I don't even remember. I was too busy jumping up and down.
91-90.
91-90. The Knicks were 91-90, taking 2 in TD, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because it ain't the Garden. You heard?
No, it's MSG Boston. It's MSG Boston now. You heard?
Finish doing your intro, gang. My fault.
Thank you. Nah. I just accidentally backed out of the stream. That's on me. I apologize, y'all. Let me get to the comments and shout out my people. Of course, first and foremost, we got Michael Brown in the building. We see you out there, my guy. Much respect and love to you. Darlene, sis, you already know what's already understood don't need to be said, sis. You know you appreciate it over here.
Absolutely.
Heavy. And of course, my guy, Marlon Mayhem, aka Marlon Eastwood. What up, cuz? You know what I mean? And shout out everybody else who joined, who's here, who's gonna join. Shout out to all of y'all, man. But as T-Tom said before I had cut myself out of the stream, the Knicks.
Don't forget. Super chat.
Oh yes, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it. Okay, I apologize.
Are you good?
As y'all know, this is still new, so y'all gotta bear with me a little bit. I apologize. As y'all know, we are now accepting super chats over here at Knicks N Ish. We have reached the first level of monetization. So if you send a super chat, we will take precedence on your super chat comment over the regular comments. That's just how we doing things. We're not shying away from anybody else's comments. We're not alienating nobody. It's just that the super chat is gonna take precedence over the regular comments. So I just don't want nobody feeling no type of way. You understand? I just wanted to establish that first.
We still gonna try to holler at y'all the best way we can, but you just gotta remember, super chat's gonna take precedence. You know what I mean?
Definitely. And
You
shout
know, I
out
love
OG
y'all.
Curtis in the building. I saw that comment up there. Shout out OG Curtis in the building. You don't know the thing, brethren. You don't know. All right. So gang, on a 23-6 run to end the game, in the last 8.5 minutes, the New York Knicks come away with a 91-90 win and a 2-0 series lead going back to the Garden. Panel, please bless me with your
You know I'm
thoughts.
about to start this over, right? You know I'm about to start this, right? You know I'm about
Did
to
it
start
again.
this. Yo, listen. The
Yo.
Boston Celtics and their players are pussies. You feel me? We're playing a pack of pussies. 2 20-point leads they lost. You know what I mean? 2 at their home court. You know why? Because we have their heart. Them niggas is pussy. Jason Tatum, pussy. Jaylen Brown, pussy. Derek White, pussy. You feel me? Porzingis, pussy. All of them. Pussy, just in case y'all misunderstood me. You know what I mean? Like, they is no like if you up if you up 2 games in your home court, 20 points in the playoffs, you would think that you're supposed to win, right?
Facts.
Mhm.
You would think thing, right? And look,
That's it, right?
yeah,
That's all I was just saying. It popped up on the screen.
yeah, I don't like that one though. My fault.
Yeah, look weird.
But yeah, they're supposed to win, but they didn't because they don't got the heart. We got their heart, and now they got to come back to the real Garden now 0-2, and it ain't gonna be good for them. It ain't gonna be good for them. These niggas,
Ain't gonna give me nothing.
yeah.
All right, let me back up. Oh, this ain't even letting me back up.
My fault,
Nah,
guys.
You good? All right. One of y'all could take it.
I'm going to say,
Oh,
fuck
Yeah, my fault.
dumb
I'm back.
picks.
My fault.
Fuck dumb picks.
I'm back,
facts.
y'all. My fault. So tonight I was out front of the Garden more as a fan than the analyst. I don't really got too many razzle dazzles with stats and shit like that. All I know is this: Jalen Brunson is the best basketball player who's ever stepped foot on the basketball court. He's the best player in this series. Mikal Bridges is worth every last one of them picks, aka Mr. Fuck Them Kids. Uh, and they ain't got nothing for us, gang. And Tom Thibodeau is showing that he's a wizard. You know what I mean? He's out coaching Joe Mazzulla. It's not even funny. The Boston Celtics fans might want to try to say that it's luck. It's not. It's not luck at no way, shape, or form. Coach Tommy T is definitely out coaching Joe Mazzulla. There's adjustments every game that's leading to victory. Every game. And for a team that's known for shooting 3-pointer, Coach Tommy T having the absolute stones to dare these guys to shoot 3-pointers on us because he knows that they heart pump Kool-Aid. And y'all want to fire this man. And when we win this series, I want it needs to be a ton of Coach Tommy T apology letters going around.
Big facts.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I land the plane there. Good shit. Yeah.
I
Go ahead,
am.
sis. Talk your shit, sis. Go ahead.
I was still in shock about winning game 1. I'm in hella shock right now. Because I'm so proud. And all I can say is the way fans were so upset about how the guys were played all season. And we kept saying they are getting ready for shit like these last 2 games. They were mentally and physically preparing for games like this. And it's showing. It's showing. If you let us be within 10 points at the end of the game, you're in trouble. And we keep saying Boston is soft, and time again, they're showing how soft they are. They crying for fouls. They're not showing up in crunch time. Like, this shows that their championship was a fluke. They went through the shit easy last year. They played hella injured teams, and their true reality is showing right now. And I'm just so happy because after game one, you know, the media and everyone's like, oh, the Knicks didn't win. Game. Boston lost the game. Now what are you going to say? You can't say the shit twice. At the end of the day, our guys are prepared for moments like this. And not only do we have JB, we have Cat. Fucking Josh went stupid today. Fucking Mikal showed up in the fourth quarter like no other. Like, what are you going to say? We have so many threats. And they thought that, who would think game 2, JB scores 17 and we win? That's crazy.
I'm gonna
hold on, sorry to cut y'all off. Yo, sis, you was fucking cooking just
cooking.
Now.
We was just saying
all
that shit.
Yes, I was just about to say.
Now, talk your shit. Damn.
Word. Finish.
Bro, I'm just so proud. I'm so proud because this team deserves this. And I say it all the time, us fans, especially us long-term fans, we deserve this shit. But these guys, man, they something special. And, you know, man, go ahead, Kev. I'm just still, my heart is still like.
This is a happy ecstatic from her, not the panicking kind. So don't take it the wrong way, guys. Kev, talk to me.
To be honest, I need all them people. I need all them people that was talking wild shit on Mikal Bridges. I need all of y'all to pull up. And I'm going through Twitter, bookmarking, receipts. All y'all was talking wild shit about Mikal Bridges and what did he do in the fourth quarter when it mattered most? The first, second, and third quarter, the no points, playing pretty good defense, but when it mattered most, he came through in the clutch.
Yes, he did.
Points in the fourth quarter to take us to another win. I mean, yo, shout out to him. Game ball to him, bro. Game ball to him. No doubt about it. There's no confusion about this, bro. People got to put respect on Mikal fucking Bridges, bro. Fuck
Big
all
facts.
them picks. Fuck them all.
Big facts.
Fuck them all. You can have them, Brooklyn, because you're going to fuck them up anyway. So fuck all them picks.
Let me add
Bridges.
That first round pick they got only gonna land at pick 26, so you didn't really get anything out of it.
Straight like that, bro. Straight like that. Like, no, listen. Everybody can and yo, sis, shout out to you because me and my pops was going back and forth about this earlier. I kept telling people, I said, they not gonna miss 45 shots again. They're not gonna miss 45 shots again. They're not gonna this and that. Then they was up 20 points again. And what our guys stay calm. Everybody stay calm. And you seen them fighting, trying to win their way back into this game until the very end, bro. Like, people got to stop doubting and hating on the Knicks. And you know what? Fuck Stephen A. Smith, too. Because you picked the Knicks. You picked the Celtics in 5, nigga.
And you know, I forgot something. You know what I found very interesting? They let us have the ball at the end. Like, y'all think that he didn't win Clutch Player of the Year for a reason? Like, y'all really left the end of the game in our hands.
20 seconds. Yeah. 20 seconds is too much time for our guy.
Whoa.
Yo,
bro. We got a special guest with us today.
Bro, and listen.
Yeah.
What up, Knickerbocker? What up,
Knickerbocker in the building.
The thing that kills me is that every single game, right? Listen, before the playoff started, everybody was the Knicks, they're not that good. We can't contend. We're not that good. We're not going to be able to beat the top 3 teams in the league. And look at what we're doing. Look at what we're doing with a healthy team. We're up 2-0. We just took home field advantage from these people, bro. In Boston, we went to Detroit, washed them up in Detroit, then went up in Boston, and we washing them up in Boston too, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro.
And before I give y'all my take on this, I'd like to introduce our special guest at this time, the one and only Knickerbocker Ave in the building. Shout out to my guy Knickerbocker Ave on the pull-up. It's been a minute since you've been here. You know you always appreciate it over here at Knicks N Ish. Talk your shit, man.
All right, so apologies for coming in so late. I was just finishing up my forum on Spaces and talking to some of the knowledgeables there. Shout out to them. But I'm going to just start it off by saying this. Ladies and gentlemen, the precipice of tonight is to let you know that for all you analysts, all you experts, all you fair weather, all you doubters and naysayers.
Stands. Can we use the word stand too? Add the word stand in there.
All you stands and all those that also after the other night said that game one was a fluke.
Yeah.
How does it feel right now that the team that you said was going to get swept, embarrassed, destroyed, humiliated,
we won't win another game,
is now, as we currently speak, and we are all having, our smiles, our sodas, our drinks, our coffees, our blunts, whatever we're doing tonight, that same team at this current moment as we speak is up 2-0 to the reigning, defending, undisputed NBA champions of the world. And it was supposed to be a sweep in the other direction. Put some motherfucking respect in our fucking name, in our fucking city, in our fucking team, and in our fucking colors. But I digress.
Big fact. Big fact.
That's the
Big
energy I
fact.
like. That's the energy I fucking like. Talk
That's the
that shit.
energy I was waiting for tonight. But I got some more energy for you right now because it's my turn. And first off, shout out everybody in the building. You dig me? All right. I got a few things I'm going to talk about now as far as this game is concerned. Here, let's break it down. First off, let me start with this. This is the second game in a row, right, that the New York Knicks have held the Boston Celtics to 25% shooting from the three. Remember, everybody was so down on us early on in the season because Boston killed us from the three line in the first 3 games. And, regular season 0-10. The Knicks are 0-10 against the top teams in the league. Well, guess what? It's playoffs now. And remember, we told you this. This is a whole different monster that you're dealing with in the playoffs. Okay? That's number one. Number two, let's get on this topic of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum combined held to 13 for 42 tonight. 25% again. Wait a minute here. You notice the theme, y'all? 25%, 25%, right? You notice the theme? It's called Knicks defense. The Knicks have been playing excellent defense these first 2 games, especially when people say, oh, y'all can't contend with them. Their lineup is too stacked. Porzingis and Tatum gonna cook y'all with the 2-man game. Well, let me say this to y'all. First off, know that we don't always need Brunson to be the leading scorer for us to win. This is why we went out and got guys in the supporting cast like Manhattan Bridges and Karl Anthony-Towns, all right? And it's interesting because I want to bring up a point that Kev brought up after game 1, right? That a lot of the fans be talking about, right? And it's talking about the defense and specifically a couple of players. I'm talking about OG and I'm talking about Cat, right? Now, you saw more of what you saw in game 1 and game 2 tonight. Why? Tommy T playing chess right now, y'all. Tommy T actually played the lineup I wanted to see tonight. Mitch Robinson and Cat played a number of minutes together in this game tonight and were very successful on the defensive
16 total.
end.
16
Yes.
total.
16 total. You feel me? Straight from Knickerbocker, right? Now, in these 2 games, right? Boston has missed an NBA record 73 3-pointers. That is an NBA record for the most misses in 2 postseason games in history, back to back. Okay? So for all you people who was talking about the Knicks defense against the elite teams of the NBA, do y'all forget this is only year 1 of this team? Do y'all not understand that the potential for this team is through the roof right now? Okay? Like, there's so much potential with this group of guys that we have that I don't think a lot of y'all fans are seeing, but these 2 games woke y'all up, though. I bet you that. These 2 games woke y'all right on up. Right? Now,
Brunson, just calm.
I'm going to get to that in a second, Foop. But let me talk about Manhattan Bridges real quick, man. All right? There was a key stretch in the game, right? Key stretch in this game. And I believe it was right after the Mitch Robinson hook shot, about the 8-minute, 30-second mark, okay? Let's take it to the 8-minute, 27-second mark of the game, right? The Knicks are down by 14, right? Mitch Robinson makes that bank hook shot with the and one where Porzingis fouled him. That was the start of the 23-6 run to close the game. And right after Mitch made that hook shot, and this is the reason why I'm bringing it up, because right after that, Mikal Bridges came out and gave you 7 straight points. 7 straight points Mikal Bridges scored after that Mitch Robinson hook shot. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because Brunson did not have a good night tonight. He only scored 17. But this man, Mikal Bridges, took over. Weddy. Know what I mean? Big 3 right there. That 3 was huge because that 3 brought us within 7 points at the 5:51 mark, right? Jason Tatum only had 13 points this game. Your star player only had 13 points against the Knicks.
He's a pussy. Superman.
He is. And the fact that, you see, we've been saying this here at Knicks N Ish all season long. Teams like Boston cannot match our physicality. Okay? And especially so, shout out Kevin Wallace in the building, we see you. And especially so when Cat and Mitch is on the floor. That lineup is problems for Boston. I see. And I need Tommy T to keep playing chess the rest of this series with Joe Mazzulla because he's doing a wonderful job out coaching him right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I'm about to rant.
Go right ahead. I'm done. I landed the plane. There it is.
Oh!
Sorry, let me do it again.
Fuck Boston.
Back.
Fuck Jason Tatum. Fuck Jaylen Brown.
Frank Stan is fucking open.
Hey.
Frank Stan is open. Suck my dick to everybody who said that we was gonna lose in 4. It was gonna be a gentleman's sweep. Suck my dick.
Dude.
Suck my dick to Shaq that said we didn't have no chance against Boston. Suck my dick. Fuck y'all niggas.
Them niggas was wrestling the other day.
Listen. We are great, and we knew this was going to happen. We've been saying this forever.
You built for this
All
shit.
those threes that they were chucking up in the regular season. Fact. Shout out to Mikal Bridges. We built for this shit.
Fact. We are.
We've
No
been saying
question.
this from early that all them 3-pointers that they chucked up ain't gonna fall in the fucking postseason. It ain't.
Exactly.
And it's not, nigga. They breaking a record and misses. They breaking records and misses, nigga.
Misses. Facts.
Records and misses. Fuck Boston. Fuck the TD Garden. Fuck
the whole
Boston,
state of
Big Bees.
Massachusetts while you at it.
Facts.
Fuck Mark Wahlberg.
Fuck Mark Wahlberg. Fuck
Fuck
the way
the
they
Reds.
say
Fuck
car.
Ben Affleck.
Fuck the way they say car. Fuck everything about Boston.
Yo, fuck Harvard.
Fuck all
Wow.
them niggas.
Common is from Boston?
Comedy from
Oh,
Boston.
I was about to say.
Oh,
you from Chicago?
I thought you were Chicago.
Frank said,
Yeah, Chicago.
Frank said, fuck Bobby
Yeah,
Brown.
I'm done. And the rest. I just want to open up the Frank.
Fuck Benzino. Fuck Ben.
Yeah, fuck him
but,
too.
I forgot to add one thing. Also, if y'all didn't notice, Mikal Bridges once again had the game-winning defensive play. How many times are y'all gonna complain about Mikal Bridges having the game-winning defensive play? I'm just
Fuck them
wondering.
picks.
Hold on,
Fuck them picks and them Boston
I got
bricks.
She got the highlights. Hit me with it.
I got one.
Yes, thank you.
Great defensive play for the Knicks.
I got one more fuck for everybody.
New York has gone up 2 games
Yo,
to
that's
none.
that.
It's
Listen,
perfect that play. Hold on,
this,
Hold on, Kev. It's perfect that play because I forgot one more fuck you and fuck them kids. Fuck them 5 kids. For sure. Everybody who was in my comments, on my fucking timeline talking about, oh, we gave up 5 kicks from Cal Bridges. Suck my dick, nigga. 2 games back to back.
And fuck Ben Affleck.
Yeah, fuck Ben Affleck too.
Word.
Fuck J-Lo because she married to that nigga. Fuck
Nah,
you.
she divorced him again.
She divorced him because she had sex with him.
She married
Yeah,
him.
that's a
She
fact. That's a
engaged to that
fact.
nigga twice. Fuck her.
That's a fact.
Ah,
She got more rings than Tom Brady, bro.
Oh, Tom Brady.
fuck,
Yes.
for sure, fuck
Fuck
Tom
him too.
Brady. Eli Manning forever. Yeah,
Facts.
nigga, I'm
Yeah.
turned up.
yeah.
I'm off that. I'm
Facts.
muting myself.
Hey,
Nah,
nah, you
listen,
good.
man.
We need that
Nah.
energy tonight. You good, bro.
Nah,
Go ahead,
listen,
Kev.
man,
I'm sorry.
It's
Talk to me, Kev.
It's a well-deserved win game, especially for Mikal Bridges to end both games on making defensive plays on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, bro. That shit is what like how else can you call that, bro? How
The
else
Phoenix Suns, Mikal Bridges. That's I
can't
mean,
make it up. You can't make it up, bro. The same guy that they trashed all season
This
long.
is why we made the trade.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is why, because he knows
Thank
what
you,
to
Brooklyn.
do down the stretch in
thank you,
important
Brooklyn.
games. Look how
No.
look how horrible he played offensively. Quarters 1 through 3. Fourth quarter game, it was like a whole
wrap.
nother Macau.
But yo, you know what people forget? But people always forget that Mikal Bridges got NBA Finals experience.
Absolutely.
Yep.
He's been there. He's been there before. Y'all don't remember. I don't know if y'all remember, if whatever it
I
is.
do.
Phoenix Suns.
But yo,
When they played against Milwaukee that year.
Not y'all specifically,
Yeah.
but I'm talking to the people that be talking shit.
He talking about all of y'all in the back over there that's hiding y'all
Those
faces
people
right
that
now.
be
Yeah,
talking
y'all niggas back
shit
there.
and
I
get
see
to
you.
the finals, bro.
Y'all ducking this shit.
Point
Yeah,
him
take out
out.
that green shit.
So-
Take out that green shit. Take out
Point
that
him
green
out.
shit right there. I see that
Point
green
him
shit.
out.
Oh, okay, okay.
Facts.
Pack it up. And I'm
Fucking say
waiting.
Patrick Stewart was last month.
Listen, I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see the matchup logs. They haven't logged in yet. They haven't logged in yet, but I'm waiting to see, man, because yo, they shut Jason. Everybody's like, well, you know, Jason Tatum missed a lot of wide open shots. I want to see, bro, because I don't see that.
You know what? I was saying something.
Real quick. Yo, don't forget to hit up those super chats. You know what I mean? Support the channel. You know what I mean? Help us keep growing and getting bigger and better. You know what I mean? And definitely, if you comment in the comment section and you hit the super chat, for sure, 100%, we're gonna get to your comments. You know what I mean? But go ahead, my fault.
No doubt. Yo, I was remembering something I mentioned during Spaces. You know, I was joking earlier, saying thank you, Brooklyn, for giving us Mikal Bridges, but I want to thank the Detroit Pistons because they gave us 6 incredible games
They sure
where
did.
we fought and we grit and we fought tooth and nail with, and this is what and it's because of that you're seeing the result. Because look at Boston's, path to this round. They have 5 easy games against the Orlando Magic, who is still hurt. I will venture to see, how they would fare against them, at full strength. But compare the two teams and the path they got to this point. The Knicks had 6, grueling dog fights against the Detroit Pistons that conditioned us for this very session, this very thing. I mean, come on now. The Knicks are down 20 points in 2 straight games, come back from behind on both of them, and steal 2 games on the road in Boston. And I want people to really really compare, because I mean, if you're thinking about the Boston Celtics as like the Boston Celtics of last year, they're not the same team.
No,
they're banged up, they're washed up, and next season they're going to be. You're going to be hearing a lot of talk, a lot of chatter about what they're going to do about moving from Horford and from Porzingis and from other guys. Because if they come in on Saturday night, they come to Madison Square Garden with that same bullshit ass game plan, with that same freaking that level of grit, that lack of toughness, that lack of effort. People were predicting a sweep, but they weren't thinking about a backward sweep because it's about to be a wrap real quick.
And Knickerbocker, Detroit played us with the same kind of physicality that we played them with.
Yep.
Like they played us really tough. So I'll give you that. 1,000%. I agree, man.
Bro,
they
this
really
team is
prepared us
soft.
for
This Celtics team is soft. And I'm not going to hold
Soft,
you going back
bro.
to Detroit. Detroit's fans were more crazy than this Boston crowd. This Boston crowd is soft compared to what we faced in Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit was wild. They were loud, bro.
Loud as
Those
fuck.
fans in Detroit were loud, bro. And remember, I think it's been how long they hadn't been in the playoffs. So for them to get that first round, and the games that they played, they I'm glad they played us that way, man, for real, because
but think about
that's
it.
what's gonna take.
I mean, think about it. Before the playoffs started, and we were talking about playoff positioning and seeding, who were we saying? We say, oh, we rather play Milwaukee. We'd probably play this team or that team. It's like I was okay with playing with the Pistons because I knew that we were going to beat them. It was going to be a tough series, but it is what it is. I knew we were going to win that series. But I mean, could you imagine if the Knicks did get like Milwaukee, had a gentleman's sweep, basically did nothing. Nothing compelling. Basically just walked right over them because that team is a wash, and now they play the Celtics again. I mean, we'll be talking about a completely different series. We all be talking about like what the hell we got to do. What the fans got to do to amp this team up. What kind of changes? No, then I think that Tom Thibodeau. Sometimes I think that Tom Thibodeau threw those games in the regular season just to get a scouting report to see how to play these guys, because the way he's playing them, the way that this team is playing the Celtics now compared to the 4 games in the regular season, compared to the 4 games against Cleveland, the 2 against OKC, it's night and day. You're seeing a level of toughness. You're seeing that New York toughness. That's why I say it again, put some fucking respect in our fucking name, because I'm getting sick and tired of all this disrespect. This orange and blue shit, these colors don't fucking run. Just like the red, white, and blue, the orange and blue don't fucking run. And guess what? The green right now, they're looking kind of lean, looking kind of soft. You got Mrs. Knicks calling your asses pussies in a way. Come on now. We'll see you on Saturday.
The green and white is running scared.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they showing it in their game. That Hacker Mitch shit is soft as fuck. Y'all scared of him.
And it was to our advantage.
Drives me so crazy, bro.
Can I add it? I want to add on to that real quick. That's the one thing I forgot to mention, right? That Hacker Mitch shit backfired on them. You know why? Here's the problem. You waited too late in the fourth quarter to try to hack him, Mitch, where you're close to the 2-minute mark. Remember, it's 5 fouls allowed before the 2-minute mark before the bonus, right? It was a little too late in the game for Boston to implement hacker, Mitch, especially when the 2-minute mark was right around the corner. Because I remember they started it at about around the 3-minute mark or somewhere around here. Okay, around the 3-minute mark in the fourth quarter, they fouled Mitch twice. And I'm like, why y'all fouling him so late? It's
and y'all
not going to help
fouling
you
him,
right
and y'all
now.
not even in foul trouble. So y'all just getting in foul trouble trying to get him out the game.
Yeah, and I get it. The reason why they were doing it was to try and make Tommy T make a move to say, A, are you going to leave him on the floor to shoot free throws? Or B, are you going to sub him out? So Boston would think, quote unquote, think they had an advantage getting Mitch off the floor, where it didn't matter about Mitch being off the floor in those situations because the defense was still there from all the guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, first.
T-Time, you muted yourself.
Unmute yourself, T-Time. I know you're talking.
Yo, Mike
there you go.
That's mad hilarious. And I saw after we got off live your comment, your shirt is literally in my car right now. Yeah, I mean, I just got to get to the post office. But that comment is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, but to your point, Fraz, I was outside, right? And somebody, they was doing a hack at Mitch, and they was like, yo, why? He's like, yo, why they didn't put Mitch on the bench? I said, nah. Coach Tommy, he's smart. He's putting them in a penalty earlier than they should be. You feel me? Like they were in a penalty with 2 hacker Mitches after that. In the fourth quarter. I said, oh, that's smart. Like he know exactly what he's doing. And right after that, before Mitch had to shoot foul shots, Mitch was on the bench.
Yep.
Yeah, you know because and to add on to what you were saying, T-Time, because right at the 2-minute, right before the 2-minute mark, you notice after them 2 fouls, they stopped fouling until after the 2-minute mark because they knew they was gonna get 2 more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 2 fouls before the penalty after it passes the 2-minute mark. So Tommy T was smart to say, you know what? I'm gonna run you out of 5 fouls. Y'all can't foul no more. I'm gonna take Mitch out. So now y'all gotta play. All right, do y'all want to foul now down the stretch? You know what I'm saying? Like Tommy T he made them
foul shooters.
make a move.
Yeah,
what you say, Knickerbocker?
Go ahead and foul while we have 5 capable foul shooters on the floor right now.
Yeah, definitely.
All 80% shooters.
Yep. In fact, we were 80% from the line this game, 8 for 10, if I'm not mistaken. The Knicks did lead the league in the regular season in free throw percentage, right? Right? So somebody quote me on that. We did lead the league in the regular season in free throw percentage, right? I believe so.
We were definitely top 5.
We was up there. At one point we was leading. I think we ended like 3rd at the end of the season. Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
You know what I'm saying? But like you said, we are a top 5 free throw shooting team, regardless of what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing I wanted to point out, and I'm going to land the plane real fast. I'm not going to take too long with y'all. Y'all notice something? Boston has 17. Wait, is it? Yeah, Boston has 17 turnovers tonight. And the Knicks scored 25 points off of those 17 turnovers tonight. So, again, the defense transitioning to the offense is our game. And Tommy T had us playing our game very well. The guys were very efficient tonight. And, yeah, definitely right about that, P. Garcia. Fuck Boston. Facts.
Boston. That's my brother right there. What up, bro? What up, P?
Facts. Facts. I land the plane. You know what I mean?
Listen.
Oh, by the way, y'all, press like for your favorite panel. Sharing as always, Karen. Don't forget about our super chats, y'all. Don't forget, please. We appreciate all the support.
He said, "Fuck the color green."
And that's a
I can't say all that. I ain't gonna lie. I like wearing green. Not for Boston, but I like
money.
Are you a Jets fan?
Green I like his money, right?
That's the only green I like.
Nah, I ain't going for it. I like wearing the color green. I'm not gonna lie. Not for Boston, just for me. You know what I mean?
You're not a Jets fan, are you?
Hell no.
Oh no.
Giants all day. What you mean? I wouldn't even wear it for the Jets, bro. I ain't wearing it for the Jets, bro. That's just me. That's a me thing. I like the color green.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
listen, Uncle Paulie, listen, bro.
Goated.
Yeah,
We
that's a fact.
here on this panel. While you've been on this panel, we've always, Leon Rose is the savior of all saviors.
In Leon, we trust. In Leon,
that
we
man,
trust.
nobody can ever say anything negative about fucking Leon Rose and all the moves
Exactly.
he made, bro, because he went out and made all the moves, believing in everything, bro, believing in the McCall trade, giving up the youth, Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett for fucking OG, giving up Julius Randle and Dante for Cat, like all at the last minute, bro. All this was done at the last minute.
Dante coming back anyway.
No, listen, and I bought this up before to somebody, and I'm like, yo, y'all gotta with this team was not established. It was put together right at the last minute. They had to figure it out throughout the season,
On the fly.
not even in the
training camp.
They had to figure it out
camp.
through the season, not even training camp. There was no training camp for this team.
Nope.
I'm saying that
preseason.
I'm saying that because we remember we got Cat at training camp. We traded for
The
Cat
first
during
day.
training camp.
The first day.
So
yes, the
During
first day of
media
training
break.
camp. You're absolutely right.
Right, but he didn't even play. He didn't even come to training camp the first day.
No,
Yes,
he
he did.
didn't. He
Yes,
came
he did. Officially, he was not, but he was there.
He was there, but he wasn't
No,
Yeah.
no, because
on the
he had to
court.
go. He had to take a physical that day.
Right.
Right. But like you gotta give people gotta stop fronting on Leon Rose already, bro. Give that man his flowers.
All his flowers.
That man is executive of the fucking year, bro. He gotta be, bro. Like there's no question, because all these moves, everybody questioned. We all questioned the Cat move on this panel. Like we questioned it. You know what I mean? So listen, shout out to Leon Rose. That man has done a marvelous job with the New York Knicks. I got nothing but great things to say about fucking Leon Rose and the job that he's done with this franchise, man. Like he brought us back from the slums.
The cellar.
To looking beautiful again, bro. Like it's amazing the growth for this team, bro. And
that's so real right there,
Brunson, bro. Fucking Jalen Brunson, bro. The man struggled all game long, bro.
That's
Yo, shout out my guy Jimmy J1 in the building. What up, cuz? You already know what the vibes is like, man.
God bless. Hey, God bless your grandma. God bless your mom. And God bless you, homie, because that's crazy. 100 years old, Miles 79, you 51. God bless you guys.
Bless your family, bro.
And I'm not gonna hold you, Jimmy J. You gotta tell Grandma chill, cause bro, these heart attack Knicks, boy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Listen, you know what? To be honest,
but that's so much love.
No. Listen, these games are gonna keep her young, bro, because of the excitement. You know what I mean? It's exciting. This is exciting. Listen. Real quick, Nick, I got you, and I'll land the plane. Before the game started, before the day, like I was picking up my door, I'm telling my pops, like, yo, we're gonna win this game. We're gonna go up 2-0. And he's like, son, I love you. I love you very much. But you guys do too much. I said, no. He was like,
no.
You put the house on it? I said, no, listen, I put the house on it. We are leaving Boston up 2-0. I told him, I said, we are leaving Boston up 2-0. We are going to win. And I don't want to hear nothing else from. I don't want Stephen A to come on ESPN. Let's go New York.
Wow.
Orange blue skies.
I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Listen, I just want to come into the Garden, the real MSG, the real Garden. I want to go into the Garden. I want to take these next 2 games. I really want to sweep. Y'all sweeps for sweep. Sweep for sweep. You swept us in the regular season. Let's go in there and sweep in the playoffs.
I'm acting a fool, man.
Bro, sweep
Yeah.
for
Listen,
sweep.
I wanna sweep them niggas like Turbo and fucking Breaking. If y'all know, if you old enough, Turbo and Breaking. That's how I want to sweep these niggas. Turbo and Breaking.
Yo, I feel I was telling my panel earlier is like because you know a lot of them are like, yo, we 5-0 on the road. Why we want to go home? This is like, you know why? Because 7th Avenue is going to be destroyed on Saturday night.
Yo,
It's going. It's
listen.
like so. I'm sorry. We were saying fuck Boston and everything about that. Well, fuck Sbarro's, fuck McDonald's, fuck Macy's, fuck all of them because they gonna be gone. They all gonna be gone. Fuck that hotel that my cousin works at across the street. Fuck all that shit.
But wait, don't forget about the Dollar Pizza spot up the road. Don't forget about the Dollar Pizza spot 2 blocks up the road.
No, them niggas is closing.
Like,
you know them niggas is gonna close early because they're like, fuck this. We were here. We were here for the 70s. Fuck that. They know better.
And don't forget, y'all, Leon Rose had his eye on Cat for like 4 years before he finally got him here, bro. Like we can't forget that, right? It took Leon Rose to network the correct manner with CAA because remember, Leon Rose is from CAA camp. All right. And he had the connections. That's how we were able to make the connections to get OG because OG's agent at the time was CAA as well.
So
actually, OG fired his agent to become CAA.
Yeah. And while we're giving flowers to Leon Rose, you know, also you got to give it up to Worldwide West and Gerson Rojas.
Of course,
because those 2 guys, you know, Worldwide West and Leon Rose are hand in hand, and Gerson Rojas since he's been here, I have not seen a deal that this administration has done where the Knicks got fleeced. And I mean, people kept on freaking talking all that shit about that 5, you know, the 5 first-round picks, you know, that we sent to Brooklyn. And then, of course, you know, trading Dante DiVincenzo. Look, sometimes we have to give up something to get something. And guess what? We got something. We got a team that's up 2-0 on the defending and reigning NBA champions on their home court in front of their fans. And we are coming home Saturday night to Madison Square Garden, the real Garden, the oldest arena in the NBA, the world's most famous arena, and we're gonna blow the fucking roof off that place.
And I just wanted to add real quick, sis. Actually, his agent went to work for Fanatics. That's why he became a free agent.
Yeah. Okay.
His agent on
with CAA before we did the trade.
Yes, because he was with Clutch Sports and his agent was Omar Wilkes, if I'm not mistaken. And Omar Wilkes got hired by Fanatics. That's why OG became a free agent and then signed with CAA.
A slight correction. Everything you said is right, except for the fact that OG fired them before.
That's why I just corrected. That's why I said his agent went to work for Fanatics.
Listen, man, we are in. You know, I heard the praise going to Leon Rose, Worldwide West, and I just want to, you know, add my 2 cents and piggyback off of that. And if you're in the building, please make sure you pressing like, sharing is always caring. Make sure you utilizing the super chat so we can, you know, access any question you want in the super chat for sure. It's going to get answered. Yeah, I mean, just make sure that's a thing.
And it could be as small as $1.
Yeah,
Facts.
whatever. You know what I mean? It's only gonna make us bigger and better. You know what I mean? If you enjoy the content and you want us to keep growing, please.
And get yourself a shirt. Get yourself a shirt. Get yourself. I've been holding off on that one. I need to stop bullshit and get mine already. Because it's close.
You know the vibes, man. Facts. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, it was a lot of flack being given for signing OG to 200 plus million.
225.
225 for sure. And then there's a lot of flack for trading all those draft picks for Mikal Bridges. Yeah, I mean, people like myself included gave Leon Rose flack for trading Julius Randle. I was upset about that trade. I will admittedly say that. Yeah, I mean, I don't run from no smoke. But at the end of the day, being up 2-0 Boston on their own home court, yeah, I mean, holding them to historical bad 3-point shooting numbers in the playoffs. When we win this series, regardless of what happens next series, even though I think when we beat Boston, we're going to the championship for sure. When we win this series, Leon Rose need his flowers from every single Knicks fan in the world. Even if you dislike him, you disliked his moves because, let's be perfectly honest. Y'all been trying to discredit Leon Rose since he traded Josh Hart for Cam Reddish. You know what I mean? Y'all was trying to discredit my man since then. Look what the fruits that bore. You know what I mean?
The Swiss Army knife.
And then when we traded, it was fans that when we traded RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly for OG Anunoby, it was fans that are uproar. There's a lot of, it was like, that was closer to 50-50, right? Like when it came to the fan base. Some of us was happy, a lot of us was mad, but I think it was closer to 50-50. When we made the trade for Mikal Bridges, 5 first-rounders, there was a lot of Knicks fans that was upset about that. Yeah, I mean, discussed their work. And I was on the side of being mad when we traded Julius Randle for Cat. I thought Cat was soft. Cat proved me wrong, and I'm so happy for that. You know what I mean?
I was too.
Yeah, Cat proved me wrong, and I'm so happy for that. But Leon Rose has been right more times than not. The only miss and the only smudge on Leon Rose's jacket that you could put is Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier. Yeah, I mean, that's the only, and that was a quick learning lesson for him. Oh, my bad. I tried some shit because I saw an area that we needed. We needed a point guard that could score, and we needed more 3-point shooting. I tried to fill those needs with guys who couldn't play defense, and it worked out bad. And then he started getting guys. Yo, and not to jump around. Karl Anthony-Towns' defense on Jason Tatum on the pick and rolls has been phenomenal. Let's not sneeze over that. Forcing Jason Tatum to drop to the basket when Jason Tatum is not a strong finisher at the rim. Jason Tatum is a fucking jump shooter. He wants to shoot threes. He wants to shoot mid-range. He don't want to go to the cup. He doesn't like contact. Jason Tatum is strong enough to bump you off to get space on the mid-range. He doesn't like going all the way to the cup and having to finish through contact. He don't like that shit. And putting Cat on him and forcing him to have to do that over a 7-footer. Well, not necessarily putting Cat on him. Not being scared in a moment when Cat has to guard him. You know what I mean? Like, you see how JB guards Jason Tatum. The goal in that situation is to get Jason Brunson off of Jason Tatum as quick as possible. Even if it means leaving him open for a second or two. We don't want that matchup. But with Cat, it's like, if Cat gets switched, all right, good. We gonna make you think you have the advantage there. When really you don't, because we know boy in the game. We know he's a pussy that don't like going to the cup and want to shoot 3-pointers. And when the pressure's on, him, Jaylen Brown, all that team had open 3-pointers and leading into the fourth quarter of that game. We gave them wild open 3-pointers, but they pussy. And you think it's going to change when they go to the real Garden?
It's going to be
when
worse.
When there's more pressure on them? I think we give up these leads in the first quarter, in the first half, because Coach Tommy T is calculating. I want to see what your game plan is. oh, you going to do this, but guess what? Everybody who ever played for Coach Tommy T and worked with him say he studies the most out of any coach that they ever worked for or played for. He watches the most tape. This nigga is in the gym studying film from sun up to sundown. So I believe that Coach Tommy T is looking at your game tape and know how y'all like to play basketball. And he's trying to watch how y'all want to counter what we do and know how to counter that. Or if they do that, we're going to do this. And tonight, I felt like that was the last two games is a perfect example of that. We go down 20. Coach Tommy T makes the adjustments, and we win. I don't want to hear no more complaints. God forbid, even though I don't think we do. God forbid, even if somehow, somewhere we lose this series, God forbid, we won't. But I don't want to hear no more complaints about Coach Tommy T.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, I'm at a wood table for sure. Yeah, I mean,
Me too.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear no more complaints. I get it. Y'all might not like his style of coaching. Y'all might want heavier rotation. But you know the motto. What's the motto, y'all?
If it ain't broke, don't fix
You
it.
can't argue with results. That's the motto.
A
I was
win
just
is
about
a
to say
win
it.
is
That's
a
how I know
win is
you
a
my head
win.
like.
And listen,
No, but the motto is that's the motto right there. You
You
cannot
can't
argue
argue with
with
results.
results.
Thank you,
T-Time says it all
Fred.
the time.
and
You
listen,
got
You
it.
can't
I want to
you
say,
can't argue with results, man. Go ahead, Cal.
this Boston team is in trouble because wait until this offense. Remember, our offense, we was one of the top 5, right? Top 5 offense in the league, right? Top 5. We still our offenses. We look like we won despite OG only having 5 points.
And JB only having 17.
Right. So imagine everybody keep talking about fucking Boston and their offense, and they not gonna miss all these threes, but nobody's talking about once our offense goes on a real roll and everybody starts scoring, we're blowing the fucking brakes off these guys, bro. We're blowing the fucking brakes off these guys. If everybody scores 20 to 25 plus points every single it's a wrap for these dudes, bro. It's over. Pack them up.
Right.
We smoking
Pack
on
them
Boston
up.
packs. The
Yo,
city is gonna be litty. The city is gonna be litty, bro. I'm telling you
so
right
you
now.
know, I was in
Yo,
front of the garden tonight. I was in front of the garden tonight, right?
oh look at that.
And you know, when we went down 20 points, you know, a lot of murmurings going around in the crowd. And my first comment was, yo, even if we lose this game, we did our job. You know what I
Right.
mean?
You only need to win one.
So that's what I kept on telling everybody. We did our job. It's all right, but it ain't over yet. Now I was saying that, and somebody next to me is like, "Yo, it ain't over yet," and I'm like, "You right, 100% right." And then we got closer, and I said, "Yo, if we go in the fourth quarter, anywhere close to 10 points, we're gonna win this game."
You're on point.
And we went in the fourth quarter, I think, down 12.
Yeah, down 12.
And I said, "Oh, these niggas is cooked. These niggas is cooked. These niggas is cooked." And
I
then, you
agree,
know,
T-Time.
At
so
one
real
point they
quick,
were
I'm gonna
up
land the
by
plane.
20 though.
Nah, you
I'm gonna
good.
land the plane. I'm gonna land the plane. And I said, "Yo, we was talking about how bad of a game that JB had. He only scored 17, but he played his best basketball in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
Fourth quarter,
McCall
Captain
too.
Clutch was captain. Absolutely.
And I think
AKA,
that's what the season taught them is that, like, yes, he's Captain Clutch, but he's also been making the right decisions. Going back to what you were
Oh,
saying,
I
T-Time.
got it.
But
I'm
listen
waiting
Absolutely
to
to add
this.
making
in.
the right decisions. He's not playing hero ball. He's reading the game perfectly. We can't say enough good about this man, bro.
Yo,
I swear,
and not
he
only
brings us
that,
a ring. You retire that jersey with him still playing in it.
I don't want
yeah,
to cut. I'm
and
sorry to cut
not
y'all
and
off.
not
I'm
only
just gonna say.
and
I'm gonna say this. I'm out. You know what I mean? I really do have to go to work super early in the morning. I'm out. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. You know what I mean? Keep the podcast going. I appreciate y'all. Love everybody in the comments. You know what I mean? Y'all know what to do. I'ma holla. See y'all when I see y'all. I'm out.
Saturday.
all right,
See you,
yo.
see you Saturday, homie.
You
We'll see
already
him,
See you,
man.
bro. Have a good one.
Alright.
Yo, the thing I wanted to say was that whole injury when Jalen Brunson, when he went down, remember back then,
We said it.
when
We
we
said
said,
it.
when we
Go
said
ahead,
you could go back to that episode. I said, yo, this is gonna prepare our team for the playoffs. It's gonna prepare us to learn how to play without Jalen Brunson, bro, for these type of moments. And look at how they're playing. Macau was stepping up right at the point where we need it most in this first 2 games of this series, making 2 key defensive plays. I mean, yo, you can't ask for more than that, bro.
And
You
I'm not
can't
gonna
ask.
hold y'all. I meant to mention this earlier. To me, it's super weird listening. You know, I love MSG, but having to listen to national TV. Is it me? Or did Reggie sound like he was kind of going for the Knicks?
Well, let me say this:
He
Reggie
is.
is a Josh Hart fan, and Reggie has said it on the on broadcast that he got a lot of love and respect for Josh Hart. Let's be real; he did
That's
say that on
insane.
the national telecast. So no, I don't think Reggie's a complete hater. It was just the times when he played the Knicks, he was our nemesis. Like we understand that,
He's a
but
I
shit
if
think
you
it's
talker.
go back.
everybody else.
If you go back to the footage of the game and you listen to Reggie Miller in
No, I
that
know. That's what I'm
broadcast,
saying. He sounded like he was
he
going for
bigged
the
him
Knicks.
up.
Like when they were making calls against us, and he's like, no, no, no. Like they made the wrong
Yeah,
call. And
yeah.
I'm just like, damn, have times changed? This man rooting for the Knicks.
hmm
No.
Well,
Josh Hart made him a believer. That's why.
well, in all honesty, I must have been the biggest Reggie Miller hater in during the '90s when he played against us. But actually, after meeting him, he's really one of the most nicest dudes you'll ever meet. He's a shit talker, but he's really one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. But yeah, when he's talking his shit, he is fucking vicious, and that's the one
Hey,
thing about him.
man, salute.
Yo,
Purple
shout out
Knicks, what's
Purple Knicks in
good?
the building.
Yo,
We
listen.
see you.
I think. Listen. The Knicks earned this, bro. They earned this.
Absolutely.
We
They
earned it.
fucking as a whole, as an organization, as a fan base, they fucking earned for everybody to show them fucking respect right now, bro. Like there's no more. Like y'all should not be disrespecting the Knicks no more, no
And to
more.
be
After
honest, I want them to keep disrespecting us because
Yeah,
no,
this
no,
keep
just
it up.
fueling the fire.
nah.
Keep gaslighting.
This reminds me. This just reminds me of that Super Bowl run with the New York Giants.
Super Bowl 42.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that that's what's gonna happen, but it just gives me those kind of vibes, bro, where everybody's doubting them, thinking that they can't win, and oh well, this and every single podcast, every single analyst, all these sports writers, they all got the Knicks losing to the Celtics,
Uh,
bro. There's barely
oh,
any people picking the Knicks to win.
can I just chime in real fast? I gotta give a big shout out to my guy, Josh Hart, because he led us in scoring tonight with
23 points.
23 points, right? When people and other fan bases are saying, "Oh, y'all don't got nobody behind Brunson to hold down the
One
scoring."
by
What?
three and
The whole roster can score.
Bang!
3 again. Wait, Josh. Let me see that. Yeah,
Excuse
got
me.
him. And
Whoop!
one. It was supposed to be an and one. That was supposed to be an and one. Now look, sets the screen. Look, he's the double right there. Good pass, and he gets
Teardrop.
to the mid range. You see? That's the thing. It's not all about 3-pointers, y'all. It's not all about
Excuse
3 points.
me.
Look at the pass from Cat. Look at the pass from Cat.
Get Cat, man.
And this is what Josh Hart does best. Pushes the tempo when he needs to. You see?
Coast to coast.
And this is the reason why Josh Hart is here. Okay? You have somebody who can control the game when Brunson can't do it. Okay?
Listen.
That's why he's here. Go ahead, Kev.
Thank you. The Portland Trailblazers, Cam Reddish, first round
Thank you very
pick.
much.
Thank you, Leon
Thank
Rose.
you for taking Cam and Steve McCallica off our hands. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We agree.
Thank you.
That's a fact.
Yeah, just wanted to add that into that. You know.
Definite, man. Listen, and one thing I am going to say as well, we got scoring from Cat this game where Sis was talking about it last live, you know. I know Sis usually say if we get 10 or more out of our big, we're in good shape. But when it comes to Cat, I need 20. I need that 20, all right? Because it's a pivotal 20 in the game. You understand? And the thing about it was he was posting up a lot this game. It wasn't a lot of erratic shots from the three, right? The Knicks were playing in the flow of that offense and understanding we need to attack the basket more. And once we got that in our heads, I think the Knicks just took it and ran with it. They said, you know what? We got this. We got the formula for these guys. They're in trouble. And Tommy T knew it. He went for the kill shot today. He got it. See?
Oh, the Ewing back shot.
That fadeaway.
That's a Ewing shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a huge shot right at that point in the game, man. Cat doesn't make that. That kind of gives them more momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just saying that is definitely the X factor. I said it last show. No one on that Boston team is going to be able to stop him. They not putting KP on him. They not putting Horford on him. And if they do, he's cooking Horford. They put in Tatum and Brown on him, and he can shoot over them every time. The only
one that can actually do some kind of disturbance is Drew Holiday, and he's already freaking having a hard time, keeping up with OG. So forget that idea.
Not even keeping up with OG, keeping up with Brunson. Remember, he's the primary defender on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah,
that's true.
So he draws a difficult assignment in Jalen Brunson. We all know Jalen Brunson ain't no slouch. Like, so for him to have to play Brunson and then got to play OG certain possession. Nah, I like what Tommy T is doing. You got to switch it up like that, because what have we done that Boston always tried to do to us? We have been getting the matchups on the switch now, not Boston. I hope y'all been seeing that too, because I've been paying attention to this strictly, and especially in this game. We've had the matchups this game off the switch. We took away a lot of Boston's offense by defending better, and Cat stepping up in between the body on the pick and roll is the key. I'm saying it again, because you saw it this game. He's right there. He's like, nah, I'm not letting this go down. I'm not letting this go down. I'm right here. What you want to do? Know what I'm saying? As opposed to when he would sag off a little bit and allow that open jump shot or get caught cheating on the man with the ball and leave the guy who pops out on the screen wide open for an easy layup. They cut that out a lot. So it's interesting to see, you know what I mean, how they're going to come out.
You muted yourself.
Nah, I did that for a reason. I'm talking to somebody else.
I think that's true. And I think going into game 3, we need to, we're comeback guys, but we need to come out strong, because they're going to come out strong game 3. There's no doubt in my head. They don't want to go down 0-3 to us. We have to come out guns blazing, defense on point. We need the crowd acting the whole damn fool in that garden. Because going up 0-3 would be huge, beyond huge for us. And I mean, I don't expect them to go out like suckers. They soft, yeah, but you know how guys get at the Garden. They want to, puff their chests and shit like that. So we need to dead it early, as don't go down 20. We gotta hold our ground.
Hey, question for the panel. Looking at the other series, should the Knicks get past Boston, enter the Eastern Conference Finals? Who do you want?
I don't care. We beating both of them.
Facts.
I,
We
I
can beat
know
both of
that.
them
I'm
teams.
We
yo,
beating
like
both of
I'm
them.
very listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to face a fully healthy Indiana Pacers team.
Thank you.
I want revenge. I want revenge.
I'm out for
Okay,
blood.
I did for what y'all did to us last year when we was down and injured. Now that we fully, you know what? I'm not even gonna look past Boston, but I do want Indiana if when we finish this series off. Yeah, Indiana's it. But
That's who I'm saying too.
yeah,
I feel like I feel like the Knicks. I feel that the fact that the Knicks and the Pacers being up 2-0 against the heavy favorite is not a fluke. I think that that these two teams are on a collision course for the Eastern Conference Finals. It's an old rivalry, especially for us. And
It's
and
gonna
on
make
top
the
of that,
NBA some money.
and not only that, but in retrospect, Knicks versus Hicks sells, and we owe them for last year. We
yeah, we
definitely
all
owe
Well,
them.
bro.
well, that's
And I
kind of a trick
remember,
question.
I remember Halliburton with the Reggie Miller t-shirt on at the end of that series, and that's still I wish Jalen Brunson would have hit him with the chair, and
At WWE, yeah.
right, like I really wanted him to hit him with the chair, be like I really felt that way, like bro, I would have cracked you over the head with it, bro. So I want Indiana. Fuck them too. You know what I'm saying? And if not, fuck the Cavs. If we gotta face them too, we need payback for them too. Sweep for sweep for them too, because I think we could pack any of them dudes up, bro. But really, I want Indiana. But the thing I was
Cleveland
gonna
is
say about
showing how soft they are too. Cause bro, you not
yo,
playing
listen,
with a hurt toe is crazy, Garland.
yo,
It's
Darius Garland is
crazy.
out. Darius Garland is out. Evan
Evan
Mobley was out.
Mobley, DeAndre Hunter, all
DeAndre
out
Hunter.
last game.
Yup. Yup.
I'm just saying he can't play with a hurt toe, and we got guys playing on one ankle, one knee, one wrist, broken fingers in the hands.
Two working
Right.
fingers.
Right,
That's
like
it. Two out of
Right.
10 ain't bad. That's all you need.
Let me.
Listen, man.
All right. If I
That just goes to
no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because I want to answer the question. Let me let you
yo,
finish.
listen, that just goes to show you what kind of heart this team has, that they still out there getting it gritty, getting gritty and fight and figuring out how to come back. I know you said earlier about them coming back from 20, but listen, man, this is what they build up for
Hmm.
throughout all the season, going through all whatever they went through. This is what they built themselves up
yep,
for this moment right now. All the people that was complaining about all the minutes that they played, this is what they build up for that too. You know what I'm
yep.
saying? To play long games, pause. And for them to stay healthy and still be able to pull out victories against one of the best teams in the top third team in the league, that one of the teams that gave us our biggest problem throughout the season, and we're showing everybody what we're capable of at the right time, now that we are the team peaking at the right time.
Yep.
And so you know listen, go into the garden. Let's not start off like we did in the first quarter when we started off 0 for 8 from the field. Let's not do that. Like you said, man, we need to go out there guns blazing, and once we go up by a large margin, do not stop. Do not stop, bro. You keep going all the way down until the very end, bro.
Yep.
Completely annihilate these guys so that way you take
Rip
their
their soul
soul.
out.
You so, bro. Go ahead, Fraz. My bad.
Nah, you're good. Knickerbocker. You know that's the trick question, right? I'm gonna tell you why it's a trick question, right? Recent playoff history has shown Donovan Mitchell can't get out of the second round. So, with that being said, yeah, we're gonna end up probably playing the Pacers because Donovan Mitchell in round two, they just don't get along very well. Donovan Mitchell can't get out of round two for nothing. All right. Yeah, my guy Quincy. I smell blood in the water too. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this, right? I think we are gonna play the Pacers. But I'm gonna tell you like this. It don't matter which team we play. As long as Mitch Robinson's in the lineup, I ain't worried about neither one of them because Mitch is gonna put the clamps on whatever center he's opposing. Let's not forget Evan Mobley and Jared Allen was talking that hot shit a couple of years ago. What did Mitch do to them? Completely dominated both of them. Okay? And he's also going to give Miles Turner fits if we play the Pacers. I'm telling you that right now. Because honestly, Miles Turner can't hold Mitch. Mitch can hold. I think Mitch can do the job and hold this guy and keep him in check. All right.
Yeah, because he can't shoot threes all the time.
Exactly, and he's not gonna make threes all the time. He's not even a volume 3 shooter like that. He just picks his spots. If you know his game, like Miles Turner likes to pick his spots.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
He would have to increase his 3-point shot volume by double in order to neutralize Mitch, and he's not going to do that. So you know he'll get a couple of shots here and there, but then if he goes into the paint, he's going to be fucking hurt.
But I also see Mitch blocking a couple of his 3-point shots as well, because Mitch does close out at the 3-point line. Well, we've seen it this series already. Mitch closing out on Tatum, Jaylen Brown, other guys getting blocks, disrupting shots. That's what he's gonna do against the likes of a Miles Turner, even a Tyrese Halliburton if he ends up getting the switch on him. So again, I'm gonna answer the question like this. It's a trick question. We probably gonna play the Pacers, but it don't matter who we play. Why? Because I've been saying it all season for everybody in the back. This Knicks team can play with anybody.
And that's a fact.
Big facts.
Big facts. And going back to what Kev said, and I said it earlier, how this season prepared us for moments like this. You know, a lot of the minutes police crying all season about our guys being burnt out in the playoffs and how, you know, playing that amount of minutes isn't sustainable.
Yeah.
Bro, Mikal played 51 minutes last game, 42 minutes tonight. He doesn't even look tired. He looked like he could have went more.
You know why? He already told you. He's built for this. Yeah.
Built for it, absolutely. And this is the genius of Tommy T. This is the genius. Yes, it's scary because, you know, they're on the court more. They can get hurt. The chance of that. There's always a chance of being tired. But even if we have to go to the bench, we still have very capable guys. We still haven't seen guys that have helped us win games during the regular season play minutes. We haven't seen Shamet play yet, really. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen DeLon Wright play yet. He held it down when JB was out. We haven't seen Precious play valuable minutes yet. We still have guys that, if need be, we can lean on.
Yeah. I just want, sis, can you do me a favor? Can you bring up the comment from Philip York where it says when we, yeah. My guy, we're already doing the cookout in September, you heard? We're doing the cookout in September. It's already in the works. I'm just going to put it out there again because we've put it out here on the show already. They're working on setting up an event for September. You know, Knicks fans come to the park, little barbecue type thing. You know what I'm saying? More details will be later on, but that's something is definitely in the works right now. So,
do we got a site?
No, we haven't
not
set
yet,
it up just yet, but we have a date. We trying to finalize stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be
need
at
more
Brooklyn.
time.
What is it? The Hudson Park, the Brooklyn Hudson Park,
Okay.
under the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dumbo. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
Dumbo.
on the Brooklyn side.
No, not Dumbo. The Brooklyn side.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But
the X Productions, I know that they tighten up their roster, which is exactly why we were saying that the guys playing 40 plus minutes during the regular season was just a setup for this.
I disagree with that
I
statement.
was just saying that if we needed to go into the bench, we have guys that are serviceable and can help us win.
To that statement now on that comment, I disagree with that statement, and I'm gonna tell you why. Here's why. Perfect example: Golden State Warriors, Game 1. Steph Curry goes out with a grade 1 hamstring injury. They play 12 guys and beat Minnesota. Okay, let's be real. Different situations call for different changes to the game. All right. Now, with that being said, that statement right there, I don't wholeheartedly agree with it. I agree with it to a certain extent. If we're talking about Tommy T, yes, I relate to that very much so. But if we're talking about other teams, which you say every team, not every team, because every team don't got the players we got, and they don't have the coaching strategy we got. Just look at last night's Game 1 with the Warriors and the Timberwolves. That will show you everything you need to know why your statement is false. Literally. Because they played 12 guys last night. 12. And they held Minnesota in check the whole game without Steph Curry. So, yeah, I don't necessarily believe that statement. I mean,
anyone else got anything else? We at the hour and a half mark.
Kev.
Damn.
Nah, I think I said enough, man. Like I'm already ready for Game 3.
For Saturday.
Game 3. Facts. I agree.
Yeah, and I'm actually, you know, if they have one of those watch parties, I think I might.
They are. They have it every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might try to pull up and be out there for that word.
Honestly, don't hold me to this, y'all. I'm gonna do my best to see if I can make it up to New York Saturday afternoon because I'm not working. I'm gonna make an attempt to head up to New York Saturday afternoon and see if I can get to that watch party, y'all. Because I need to be at one of them watch parties.
So lit. It's so lit.
I know that. Yo, listen, sis. When I seen them 2 videos right now, I want to say this real quick because I don't know if y'all know this, but there's 2 videos out that have Knicks N Ish panel members in them that have been posted recently on the MSG Instagram. The first one was first round. My guy Kev with the illest New York Knicks hoodie on. I still want that hoodie. You still got to give me a link to that. My guy, I need it. Nah, I mean, but my guy Kev cheering on Deuce in the crowd on the MSG Instagram. That post that inspired me, man. And then seeing the celebration after the Game 1 with Sis by that tree, I was like, yo, it was turned up outside the garden, man. I'm like, yo, I need to be there. I need to be in the building. So, yeah, shout out everybody who was at them watch parties, man. Your boy is going to try his best to get up there on Saturday.
If you
want, I'll meet you.
Where?
If you want, I'll meet you.
Me after the game out of nowhere.
Listen,
there was mad people.
Knickerbocker, stick around after the episode so we can chop it up about that. You heard?
Listen, and real quick before we bounce up out of here, before the show started, we was at 525 subs, and we gained 4 new subscribers. So
that's love.
Wow!
That's
shout out.
So
keep on sharing.
To the 4 new subs that subscribe, we appreciate you to the fullest. Thank you for watching. Put them bells on so every time Knicks N Ish come on, you get the notification, get that bing on your phone, and you know, y'all already know what it is. We appreciate y'all for pulling up, and hit that like button. Sharing is caring. Follow us on all the platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Discord, IG, Spotify.
Facebook. Yeah, he said that.
Cop the motherfucking Knicks N Ish hoodies. That bodega cat T-shirt. The website is right there. The Shopify.com joint. Cop yourself something. Let's go Yankees because the Mets suck. And let's end it up like that, bro.
Fuck Juan Soto.
Listen, yo, Fraz.
Hit the outro.
Mic check 1, 2. Tell these rappers I'm outside, get them start acting up. Turning hoes to housewives and cleaning the ratchet up. Do it off from boom bap the melody rap. If they can put you in the box, then you might as well pack it up. Bars having bars, no cap, I'm Attica, you a precinct. How y'all competing when y'all just decent? Your rhyme efficiency's like logic simplicity. Don't tell me how much that you black, cause I don't see it. That's it. Welcome to Precinct.